the last set to come up. Unfortunately, Renee/G Runner has had to go because
just us two then.
This illness. Yep, it's just us two. So we will be casting the bracket reset between Backsquids and Ghost Gaming. It's going to be starting on Rainmaker Monster Forge Fitness. There will be only one Clan Blitz throughout the entire set and 2 of every other mode. So we'll see how the teams can face each other as we go into this.
So your casters, I'll introduce him for this. It's Matt the Ninja, member of Team Mako,
and Rain. Don't forget Rain.
And Rain. They've yes, it's a bracket reset, and I'm also Dragonito, so we'll be bringing you through this.
He's a member of 4D, I guess, but I mean 4D.
And tactical throwing or whatever, tactical feeding. That's it.
Pickup team, not real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it will be a bracket reset. We'll have to see how teams do. Again, I'm going to read out the modes once again for anyone that missed it. We're starting on Rainmaker, Monster Forge Fitness, and then it will go Zones, Tower Control, Clan Blitz, Zones, Tower Control, Rainmaker, Ghost Gaming starting in the green, Backsquids starting in the pink. Let's see how this game goes.
An interesting match. I'm thinking Ghost Gaming is going to come out on top here, especially on this map mode combination with Urza being an incredibly strong member. Still in that neutral stage at the moment. Nobody's really going much anywhere at this present time. The Rainmaker does get picked up, and maybe a bit hastily. However, Echo is down on the side of Backsquids as Ben only manages to get one before being taken down himself.
And it does look like Ghost Gaming got some very nice early control. But was that margin coming through the Ken's undercover Brella to stop their push? Of all weapons to shut down a push, that's very impressive play. But we do see Urza manage to take him down. He now has the Inkjet to try and stop this bucket, but Ben doesn't want to be stopped. And he takes down Urza, trying to reclaim control of mid for Backsquids after taking an early hit in the game.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming currently holding that middle area as Backsquids have got to work their way back through. 2 down on the side of Ghost Gaming, however. Backsquids looking to make a big push here, maybe wanting to get that early lead in the first couple minutes of the game. Urza looking to take out the Rainmaker, does manage to get them, before going down himself. As kind of quelling Backsquids' attempt at a push. Soren's sitting up on that snipe. Hasn't really got much to do as Backsquids pick that Rainmaker up again and start going.
Yeah, and it will be interesting to see how far Backsquids can get here. They do get a pick onto Soren. However, the Stingray coming out from Brian will start shutting down that push. Sendu, very nice 1v1 win, and that will be Ghost Gaming stopping the push with a full wipe. They're going to start being able to get their specials faster as well. As already with his, Soren trying to start the Booyah Bomb ready, and Backsquids not with many specials ready, so definitely winning the economy out here.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming looking to take that lead back. Not an incredible lead from Backsquids at the moment. Not something you want to trade for a wipe. Brian getting taken down really fast there by Echo, as Backsquids are looking to hold at this point. As two up on the side of Backsquids, while the other is resetting. Sendu staying back. The armor is out for them, as well as the Stingray for Backsquids, and that Rainmaker looking like it's just gonna reset or sit there, and it's not really accomplishing much distance.
Yeah, it does look like the game's a bit of a standstill right now. It's an alright push from Backsquids, but I wouldn't say it's anything game-winning yet. They do have specials to try and stop Ghost Gaming from pushing through, but specials doesn't matter if you get taken out before using them. That's 2 down for the side of Backsquids, and Ghost Gaming have 3 up, trying to get a better push than Backsquids here. But they do unfortunately get taken down before that can happen.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming now still holding that central area. Brian with the Stingray to kind of clear the area out a little bit. They're most likely going to get the pop here. A flank taking out Brian, getting pincered in between Kaito and Echo as the pop now goes towards Backsquids. And the special points too. Urza with the Stingray trying to add some more pressure as Backsquids kind of rotate, in fact, that Rainmaker around that other side.
Yeah, Kaito does manage to get that pick, and he does have the Inkjet ready to try and help with this push. They do pop the Booyah Bomb to stop him from taking anyone out, and it does look like going 1 down each side. Another down for Backsquids, a 3rd down for Backsquids. That's Ghost Gaming going to be getting control if they can manage to keep up fully here.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming, 3 down on the side of Backsquids as Ghost Gaming are looking to start another push again. Maybe taking the Ink Rail this time. They need to take that lead. There's a minute and a half left of the game, and they've kind of just been sitting around in the middle. Backsquids have just done a really good job at stopping them from pushing in. 2 down on the side of Ghost Gaming. Echo putting on some more pressure. 3 down on the side of Ghost Gaming as Backsquids are looking to take back that mid control and maybe start an even stronger push.
Yeah, it looks like Backsquids are going to be getting that. They do get another splat, and that's Margin being able to take it down to 28. Very nice from Backsquids, and that can be a game-winning push if they play their cards right. They are full wipe, so Ghost will be able to charge their specials and start getting map control, but it's going to be hard for them to beat that push if Backsquids play their cards right.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming moving back into the middle here. They have got the Stingray to assist with the push, and they've nearly got the Inkjet taking out Ben, Brian is, and barely surviving a splat bomb very close to him as Myth just keeps falling back into Ghost Gaming's hands. They cannot make that push though. Backsquids doing a really good job locking them out. Starin trying to open things up here, getting taken down by Kaito with assistance from the Ink Armor. Kaito now looking for the Rainmaker, has his Inkjet at the ready as well.
Yeah, and that is people going down on the side of Ghost Gaming. It is even now, but Backsquids do have a slight favor. Ghost Gaming are only just starting to get the respawns in, so it will be hard for them. I will say Kaito's been struggling to find value out of his Inkjet special here. Whether he's struggling to get use out of it or Ghost Gaming are managing to, stop him from using it well with their skill very well, it's hard to say, but either way, it's been hard for him fighting Ghost Gaming with it. But either way, Backsquids did manage to get the lead, so all they need to do is defend for overtime with the Rainmaker, which they managed to do as Backsquids take the lead in the series 1-0.
Yeah, Backsquids were in the previous set looking quite strong on Rainmaker too, but I mean, I didn't expect Ghost Gaming to have such an upper hand in the majority of the match and not being able to really capitalize on it. We can see here in the replay, Echo coming through with that custom jet squatcher to really paint the path for his teammate as they're getting taken down pronto fast by multiple members of the Backsquids as Majin pushes up and gets that to 28.
I really want to highlight what you said about capitalization. I think every time Ghost Gaming got a good situation, they kind of didn't get enough. They didn't. They always got stopped by one guy, or they didn't really take advantage of the best situations possible. Backsquids, however, they did get less of those opportunities, but as soon as they got an opportunity, they ran with it, and they ran to get the lead, which they did, and they managed to win the game off it. So very good coming out from the side of Backsquids.
I think the individual plays that Backsquids managed to pull out there were a lot more. They changed the game a lot more than the Ghost Gaming's individual plays. Whilst Ghost Gaming might have been a stronger team, or at least have stronger team plays in these situations, they never really strayed too far away from each other. So they never got those perfect pushes or those big pushes going in. Urza not really able to capitalize on his picks as well because he'd be getting taken down, so it'd be stuck in those 3v3 situations.
We do see in this replay, you do see after Backsquids got that one, stopped push, they instantly rushed and got a good lead off it. Whenever Ghost Gaming stopped to push, they did maybe take some more time to get specials rather than pushing objective, which specials are great and all, but eventually you need to get that objective rolling. As we have a look at the next maps available, it'll be interesting to see what Backsquids decide to ban coming up to the next game mode, which will be Splat Zones.
Yeah, it's Splat Zone. So in the past, it was Backsquid's stronger mode here. I'm expecting them to. I'm expecting Ghost to maybe ban the. I believe it's Ghost that are banning. Yeah.
No, Backsquids banned. They won.
Okay. My bad.
Backsquids
don't chastise me, my boy.
Backsquids have banned Skipper Pavilion after just falling to Ghost Gaming on that map mode. So it'll be interesting to see what Ghost Gaming decide to pick. You know what I'm saying they're not picking? They're not picking Kelp Dome or Walleye, which they've fallen to Backsquids on twice before. So it'll be interesting to see what they pick out of the rest of the maps.
I'm thinking Inkblot, maybe what they go to here, or perhaps Moray Towers, but one of those two.
The thing is, right, I know that Brian will go to Moray, and everyone else will go, no, we're not playing Moray. We are not playing Moray. Like,
nobody wants to play Moray. It's honestly, I don't like Moray myself. I think it's a terrible map. But
if I was Ghost though, I'd want to work on Moray because if you're the only good, if there's a map so bad that no one's good on it, if you become the only good team on that map mode, then you can make some big plays. So
if you're consistently winning on it, if you're consistently winning on a map that nobody else enjoys, then you've got a play there. You've got people aren't going to want to play it, and they're not going to want to practice it. Yeah, take the advantage that you're given. So perhaps we'll be seeing Moray. Perhaps.
It is the pick of Ghost Gaming, and they do decide to pick the Sturgeon Shipyard map. I would say that this is an interesting pick. I would say that Rapid can be very strong here. So it's interesting to see why they picked it. I do think T-Tech can dominate on this map, though. So Inkjet has some very good spots. So it'll be interesting to see why they picked it overall. Maybe they're just feeling comfortable on the team. Maybe their scrims went really well whenever it came to this map. So we'll find out when it goes back into the game.
I definitely don't know why they would pick such a map. Backsquids seems quite strong on it as well, I believe, against Kraken Paradise. So,
Yeah.
even though they lost to Kraken Paradise in that situation on that map, I'm thinking that I'm thinking that Backsquids are thinking more towards the end of like we've got Echo, who's a better we think is a better charger than Brian, and weirdly enough, seeing Brian going the standard charger without the scope, so Echo is going to have that range advantage.
Yeah, Echo will be able to slightly outrange Brian, but honestly, it doesn't make too much of a difference. The main reason you want that scope, I'd say, is you have a slight range advantage. You also have more pain, which also means more stingray, which is a big thing. Nice from Ben taking out Sendu when he gets up in his face, but Urza does manage to retaliate. But it looks overall, Backsquids do get the advantage here, and the zone does go in their favor, unless Urza does something crazy. Not this
Not
time,
really
Urza.
doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
Managing
Not
to get
this
taken
time, buddy.
managing to get taken out by Echo.
What?
Is that a triple snipe?
Was that a triple collapse? Oh no! I gotta say that was lovely from Brian. I'm sure we're gonna love that Twitter clip later. But honestly, Ghost Gaming should have been Backsquids should have been more careful grouping up in one spot. Because Brian just went ham there. I want to watch some more Brian after that. That was absolutely insane. A triple collateral, what?
That's the first time I've seen a triple collateral out live. Like, I've never seen one outside of a Twitter clip. That was incredible. He went insane. He got through the middle of the... Oh my god, man. You're never going to see that in another tournament set.
Only in this tournament. You're not going to see that for a good while, so... That was very insane. Ghost Gaming get the control off of that amazing individual play from Brian. If Backsquids will be able to push back in here, we'll have to see. But they do lose 3 members instantly. This is looking strong for Ghost Gaming. We see why they picked this map mode.
Oh, maybe they picked it because of that, or maybe they picked it because they knew Brian was gonna have some incredible sightlines, and he was gonna come out with a triple collateral. In this bracket reset, we're gonna see Ghost Gaming really fighting for their lives here. Just hold back, and they managed to get.
Seems like you're kind of.
I'm losing it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do the hard talking. Right. This is grand score was 4-2 in the favor of Ghost Gaming. A very close series, but Clanblitz did go in the favor of Ghost Gaming, making it hard for Backsquids. This is currently 1-1 between Backsquids and Ghost Gaming. Brian having some insane individual plays, and Ghost Gaming just showing them out. I can imagine that being demoralizing for Backsquids. Just, okay, put yourself in their shoes, right? You get control, you push up, you get pain, and then you group a bit too much together and Brian kills 3 of you in one shot. You're gonna be pissed off. I'm just gonna straight up say. You're not gonna be happy with what happens.
I could hear the VC. I could hear the... What? What? Did Brian get a triple? It was a big brain play.
We do go into tower control here, which has been one of those modes. I'd say pretty much every mode so far has been pretty back and forth between 2 teams. I think we're seeing Ghost starting to dominate on zones and clan blades, which is why they're being able to close out the sets. But I think tower control could definitely go either way. Backsquids being a bit more favored on tower control at Rainmaker, I'd say. So we'll see if they can do it here. We're gonna have to see what Ghost Gaming do decide to ban though first.
Yeah, I don't know what they were going to try and ban, but I can tell you now they're not going to be going to Wahoo World. That's a preferred not pick, please, from most people.
You never know. They could pick it.
They could. But we'll see. I'm interested in seeing how Backsquids respond to the triple collateral. I'm gonna mention it one more time. That is incredibly demoralizing. That hurts. That's something that like you don't see else in tournament sets. You know.
I think Backsquids have the mental fortitude to come back from it. I don't think they will care. Well, they might care, but I don't think they'll care too much. I think they're smart enough, and I think they've gone through this enough times to realize, all right, we kind of failed there. But it's all right, we can bring this back. Ghost Gaming decided to ban Snap Canal. I'm not too surprised. I'd say it's kind of the perfect range for Rapid in a lot of situations. You don't want Margin doing crazy things, so I don't blame them for that pick. I don't think it's crazy for any of their weapons either, so that's a smart pick from a smart ban from Ghost Gaming, I would say. Now we're going to have to look what Backsquid's pick will be, though. So we're going to have to look through the rest of the maps available to them.
I'm thinking potentially they could go to Walleye here. They seemed quite strong on Walleye in the splat
Oh, yeah.
zones, so I'm thinking maybe they might make that choice. They don't think they're going to be going to Starfish, though, because Ghost was strong on Starfish.
You know,
I-
it'll be Inkblot Art Academy. I think you forget earlier. You remember the Ghost Gaming versus Backsquids game on Inkblot Art Academy? Ghost Gaming had a great start, but Backsquids clutched it out in the end. So they're definitely feeling it after having that great set earlier. So we'll see if they can bring it back and do another, just another exceptional performance on this map mode against Ghost Gaming here.
They want us to watch another 30-28 game, man. That's what we want to see. We're going to be seeing something really close here. Inkblot Art Academy, obviously. I'm thinking Chargers over Custom Jet Squelchers. That's what we had last time, I believe.
No, we had Custom Jet Squelchers on this map.
Did we?
Yeah. Last time, however, we've seen them switch it up after losing. So maybe this time they're going to decide, all right, Brian, we'll let you snipe because, you seem pretty good at it from what we know. So maybe we'll let you have a go on sniper if you want.
Seems like an all right sniper player. I don't know. It's not really his main weapon. And we kind of just picked it up in the side.
Call him a heavy. I'd call him a heavy.
Yeah, he's a heavy main. So Brian's definitely the best Western heavy main currently. And
we're going to have to see how they do on this map mode and what they decide to switch up. I think Backsquids have seemed to kind of stick with their comps. When we're playing maps, even if they've lost on it before, even if it's not gone well, they seem to be kind of very satisfied and very, very confident in the comps they've ran before. So I don't think we're going to see much change up for them going in here.
Yeah, I think we're going to have really similar comps coming out from both teams. Although this gap seems to suggest otherwise as they think about what they're going to be picking. I don't know. It would be interesting if they went with the same comps. We might see another 30-28 game.
Yeah, we do see custom jet squadrons from both sides again. Told you so.
Standard pros, though.
Yeah, they two standard pros. I'm not surprised on this map mode. I think this map mode, Rain can dominate. So I'm not too shocked about that. An early armor coming out from Ghost Gaming and an early pick on both sides, making it a 3v3 here. Ben looking for a cheeky flank, but is spied out. So we'll look to see if he does get any value with his flank here, while his team is down in numbers.
Kind of just dodging around the tower here. They see him. He's under pressure. He's got to back out. I don't really want to be Ben in this situation. He's got his baller, basically. And Ghost are going to be pushing on that tower. Does manage to take out. There's a beautiful display there. Oh, 3 down for the side of Ghost Gaming. Ben not really managing to get the picks with the baller, but the kills coming out nonetheless as Ben pushes up.
Brian getting out essential there. He is the only one with a special on Ghost Gaming, and it's the most important special on this mode. It's the Stingray. He's going to be able to stop the push, or at least delay it for now. Managed to get one splat and managed to get Echo off for a little bit. But Backsquids do still make it through the checkpoint. They are going to lose here because Backsquids... Sorry, I don't believe in Echo's ability to 1v4 on Custom Jet, but... Ghost Gaming managed to get the control here and start pushing up, ready for the next push.
Yeah, Brian looking already too close to his Stingray, just in case. Echo 2 with his as well. Ben getting taken out, caught out really early, and the Stingray coming out to stop the push from Ghost Gaming. Two down on either side as Brian has to back out. Imagine putting too much pressure on him. Although, never mind. Somehow Imagine jumps out as Brian pushes up to add more pressure.
Yeah, it does look like Ghost Gaming have quite a nice bit of map control here. They've also got specials coming online. Popped the baller and Brian ready with the Stingray, which he did so great with before. That's 3 down now on the side of Backsquids, only leaving margin. But he does get Urza, and we'll see if he can pick off anyone else before being taken out or jumping back like he did right there. This will be the lead going to Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, Ben all on his own here to contest the tower, waiting for his team to come back in. Kaito, Imagine coming in as a pincer maneuver onto the tower. Echo getting caught out a little bit here, not really, kind of in an unfortunate position as Urza takes him out. Kaito having a bit of a duel with Urza up in the back, manages to take him out. Sendu pushes the tower ever so forward. They're going to get to the final checkpoint, it seems. And yes, they just about make it just before it. Not getting any points on it, however.
That would have been a nice armor if he was able to come through, but unfortunately, I'd say he popped it a bit too late. Backsquids were watching him and managed to stop him before it went through, so it did get cancelled, but luckily he does keep some of the charge ready for the next push. Backsquids are now going to be able to push up and get mid after stopping the push, but that was a really dominating push from Ghost Gaming, taking it all the way to 22. Backsquids do have the specials, however, so we'll have to see if they can make good use of their special to really take advantage over Ghost Gaming here.
Yeah, the Backsquids now with a pick, and they're looking to start the push. They managed to take 2 out. It's a 2v4 at the moment, as Imagine is putting some pressure onto the plat, taking out that torpedo, I believe, in some fashionable style with the income already. He's looking to get back onto that tower. Ghost Gaming, however, back with all 4 of their members, and one of Backsquids has gone down. So Imagine really kind of having to back off here, not really having much of an opportunity to push in, and just has to save his armor for another attempt.
Yeah, he's got to try and make sure he can save that for his team. He does have one down as well, so he's got to wait for the rest of his teammates to come back, and he's got to wait for them to get in a good opportunity where they can actually use it. You don't want to use them while it's coming back in spawn. They won't actually get good use, so... But he does look like he's going to struggle to use it if Urza splats him, but Urza went, I'd say, a bit too far alone, and he does get taken out. Margin now looking to take control on top left, as he has some nice sightlines on people, but it'll be interesting to see if he can provide the full value the Backsquids need to get this lead here.
Okay, the tower continues pushing a beautiful little bit of splat wool display there as the Stinger comes out on the side of Backsquids to add some more pressure. It's looking like Backsquids want to take that final tower. Imagine gets taken down as Ben jumps in, so it's a 1-for-1 coming in and going out. It's just 2 members left on Backsquids as Echo gets taken down. Now it's a 1v4, and the tower is going to reset just after the checkpoint was taken.
That was a great shutdown, and obviously Stingray from Ghost Gaming. They managed to just completely shut down that push in seconds. Like 1 second Backsquids were pushing, the next second 3 of them were dead, and they were all the way back in spawn, trying to get ready for their last attempt from the looks of it. It's going to be hard to get a last attempt, especially since Ghost Gaming now have 4 specials online. And if the enemy team has 4 specials, it's going to be so hard to push in against all of that.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. However, getting that checkpoint on that last push was incredibly important for the Backsquids because they need that to make it easier for them to get to that 22-point mark to take that lead. They do have some of their specials online, but again, like you mentioned before, Ghost Gaming are looking a lot stronger. Imagine getting taken down as Urza pushes up with the baller, looking to add more pressure onto the to Echo as returns to the mid, keeping it safe. Stinger comes out, takes him out. Unfortunate. Tried to stay safe, didn't work out for him.
That was a precise Stinger from Echo, I'd say. You know, if you're on flat ground, it's easy to just kind of swipe it side to side. But that was, you know, some good tracking from Echo, just taking out Urza pretty easily.
Yeah,
this is their last chance now, though. Ghost Gaming have 2 specials online, the Armor and the Stingray, which is probably the most important to stop the push. But if Backsquids can somehow push through, it's going to look good, which it doesn't. They do, unfortunately, fall to Ghost Gaming in the series. It's 2-1 out of the best of 7. Let's see if they can bring it back in the next upcoming maps and modes. Coming up next will be Clan Blitz, the Ghost Gaming mode.
The Ghost Gaming mode, that's what we call it. The Ghost Gaming mode. Well, I understand why you'd call it that. They've shown their dominance.
They haven't lost on it today.
And time again. Have they haven't, no.
They haven't lost a single game on it today to any team.
Clan Blitz. It's all because of Sendu.
Yeah, I want to put it down. I want to put it down to 2 things. They have probably I'd say they have one of the best coordination out of all the teams right now, but they also have Sendu on the Tenterbrella. I'd say he is easily the best Tenterbrella in the West right now. The guy's insane with the weapon. Not only does he get some very clean one-shots, but he's smart. Like, he knows when to do things. He knows when to deploy the shield. He knows when to just be painting. He knows when to use his special. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to play the mode. I'd say you want to be scared if you're Backsquids, because if you go down in this mode, you need to win 3 in a row. So it is going to be very hard for them to come back in this series if Ghost Gaming do manage to take their mode.
Yeah, pardon me. Sendu is a smart player. You've said it before. He's also one of the main team coordinators for Ghost Gaming, so he does a lot of the shot calling and the decision making and playing that weapon, which is literally whole role is objective. You do objective with the Tenterbrella. I mean, the man has some incredible kills that he gets with it, but it is first and foremost an objective weapon with that bubble blower and Tenterbrella shield combination. So being that shot caller for your team, you can kind of like give the info along to your teammates. Like, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna follow me, we're gonna push in, and it's worked for them on Clan Blitz over and over and over again.
Now, Backsquids, I'd say the main thing they want to do here is they want to be smart with the map they pick, because Ghost have, you know, so far, I think it's been an advantage to Backsquids and they've had to ban, but now they can finally pick the map that they want to go on. They can get, hopefully, a map that Ghost Gaming won't be as strong on Clan Blitz, and hopefully hand Ghost Gaming their first Clan Blitz L, because that's what they need right now. They do decide to pick Anchovy Games, which is interesting considering how good Ghost Gaming did on it earlier. But I guess they do feel confident on this map mode, so we'll have to see if it can pay off for Backsquids. I think we're going to see Echo on the Hydra Splatling.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was thinking that we're going to see Echo on that custom Hydra Splatling, using that armor to full effect to protect his team, and also that main weapon with a bit of Object Shredder to tear through Tenterbrella shields and bubbles. Yeah. It just deletes. It's a big deleter.
You want to hear my theory, right? Vanilla Hydra is terrible, but Vanilla Hydra on Clan Blitz, all right? Because you have the DPS, right, the high DPS with Object Shredder to tear through everything, and then you splash down the bubbles when they push. You can do some cheeky splash down jumps when they're pushing. So, splash down Hydro and Cloud Blitz, I think it's the future of once people work it out, I'm just saying, I'm reading into the future, and
Where is that coming from?
I see splash down Hydras all over Cloud Blitz. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think I disagree with you, man. That sounds.
I don't think it's for today, but I think maybe if teams work on it, it could be the future.
No, see, Sam said in the chat that he was the one that came up with that idea. Shaking my head, but but no. What's the sub on a standard Hydra?
Autobomb sucks. All right, forget Autobomb.
Yeah,
Forget Autobomb.
I know, we're right. Custom Hydra coming out now from Backsquids as well as the Tenterbrella, like always from Ghost Gaming on Clanbit.
Melted by Echo. That was very clean coming out on the Hydra battling. He just saw Urza, probably saw a little puddle, and just aimed right at him, took him out instantly. Very close to the ink armor already, 70%. So we'll see if he can get it to help his team get the first push, since they already have a Clam and 9 minis on the ready for their push.
Yeah, the Clam control is looking very much in Echo Backsquid's direction at the moment. 19-9 as it looks like they want to be starting the push here. Understandably, they want to start this push early because. Okay.
Ooh, nice, Ray. That's another Brian moment right there. I think we can just call them Brian moments at this point, where it looks like all hope is lost for Ghost Gaming, and he just pops off and does what he wants.
It's not over yet.
And he pulled out that Ray, and he did what he wants, and he stopped Backsquids with that push right there. But Backsquids do have 2 big clams for their next push, so this is looking good for them.
He's given his team the opportunity to start their pushes, but they haven't really got something yet. 2 clans on both teams at the moment. Sendu looking to set up that Tenterbrella push, that set that shield out, get those bubbles going. That's it. GG, easy points. And
it's only one person to stop him. Honestly, I think the best time to push with this is even if it's a 1v2, I'd still do what Sendu's doing, because the hardest thing is having people up to get through all of that. And as we see, Ghost Gaming already get it down to 40 with that push. That was a phenomenal push and opportunity that Sendu saw, and he made the push for Ghost Gaming happen. Already down to 34 in 2 minutes. If I'm Backsquids, I'm scared right now, because if I lose this game, I'm put in such a deficit in the series.
Exactly, yeah. If you're Backsquids, you're like, oh no, not the Clanblitz again. And you're worried about going into the game, and then you're worried about the fact your score when you're coming out of it. So you really got to make a big play here. They do have 25 clams prepped and ready for a push in. They're setting up the jumps, it seems like. Yeah, they have Ben in there with the baller ready to set up those jumps. They managed to get them both in. It's only a push down to 60, however, as the
gotta go to 40.
All the way to 40. Never mind.
Wait, did Margin have a big clam?
Yeah, he scored it.
Oh, he threw it. Okay, I didn't see the clam flying. I must be blind, or
No, it disappeared, dude.
Or something. Yeah, I saw it go down to 40 now. It's good. So that's definitely closened the threshold for winning now for Backsquids. They only need, I'd say, around 40 points to really get that lead over Ghost Gaming, and that's only 2 big clams. That's not as hard as it may sound.
Yeah, you say that. However, look at how many clams they have on the side of Ghost Gaming. 3 big power clams. They're gonna just throw them all in. You can see it now.
Oh, is that a miss? That's a miss.
One miss.
Okay, 1 in, 1 miss, and the other one's not gonna be scored. Scored. Oh, no. He's not taking the risk. That's a risk. All right. That did look, honestly, like a good opportunity for Ghost Gaming, but it looks like they just choked a little bit in the end. Backsquids made some very good plays to stop the push, and overall, that did end up going in Backsquids' favor.
Yeah, Backsquids kind of stopping that push there. Sendu's still looking to get that clam and does manage to get it in, so that barrier looking ever so small. Echo, the last one left around though, managed to save the power clam, but really was it worth it as the rest of the Ghost Gaming filter in. The basket does reset and the pity is given to Backsquids, and I think we're going back to a neutral game here.
Yeah, but it does look like Ghost Gaming have some nice control. It's down to only a 13 deficit now, so any power clam will add value no matter what. Whatever you count as value, it's adding value. I don't care what you say. It's going to be very good, and we'll see if they can get a good push, but it does look like you just have Sendu and Soren alone here. Sendu's jumping out with the power, so he's going to be getting rid of it. So it looks like he feels like he doesn't need it right now. He just wants to make sure he has control of mid. He wants to make sure he stays alive, and he wants to keep his Bubble Blubber special ready for either the defense or the push coming up on this next attack.
Maybe to remove those clams from the economy, as you're looking ever more onto Backsquid's current economy flag. 25 clams on their side. That's well enough to take the point lead. Urza going down as Soren picks up another clam ball. It's one more down on the side of Backsquids as Ghost Gaming push their way out. Kaito has the Booyah Bomb. He's going to throw that in to try and put some pressure onto
Oh, the
Brian.
flank! The flank! I don't know if you saw. There was a flank and Ghost Gaming broke the basket and put it down to 27. That's an extra lead. This is why I was talking about this earlier. On this mode, you can have the craziest, stupidest flanks happen sometimes. And that's what we just saw. And now the Ray will stop them. Sendu will stop them. Backsquids can't win this game anymore. Whoever flanked with Ghost Gaming, I'm not sure it was. I think it was Sendu, possibly. But whoever did that, just... I don't know who, but someone just set up the game and made it so hard and made it nearly impossible for Backsquids to bring it back now.
Watch Sendu just throwing clams off the side, trying to stop any chance of a push here. Backsquids do have 2 power clams, but not really much they can do. They really need to get in fast. Just keep getting taken down and down and down by Sendu, and it's looking like that's the end of this Anchovy game.
Yeah, that was a great flank. Honestly, that was looking scary for Ghost Gaming. Backsquids had some good control up, and it looked like they were ready to possibly start pushing and get the lead almost in the end of the game. But Ghost Gaming did that clutch. They got a flank, and they completely shut out Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, now... Yeah, I didn't see who flanked, but someone did it. I did see Sendu went down afterwards, so possibly it was him.
Yeah, potentially Sendu with that Tentabrella doing those Tentabrella things, you know?
Yeah, because the thing with Tentabrella, even if you catch him flanking, now you caught him flanking, now you need to get rid of his shield, you need to get your team over to get rid of his shield, you need to get rid of his bubbles. It's like, oh my god, this weapon can be hard to deal with sometimes.
It's such a pain in the neck to deal with. You're right. It's a 500 health point shield with 250 health point bubbles. I believe.
I don't know.
It's
But
somewhere around there.
Either way, Ghost Gaming have decided to ban Skip Pavilion going into Splat Zones, which is interesting considering they did win on that mode. We'll have to see what comes up next now as Backsquids decide the next map going into this series. But if Backsquids do fall, which I'm not saying will happen, I think this team has more than enough potential to bring it back. But if they do fall, they will not go at home empty-handed. They'll be winning the JBL Flip 4 speakers and Switch Pro controllers, 1 for each team member. And the winning team will be winning gaming headsets and monitors for each team member.
An interesting thing to see here, Ghost Gaming came from the loser's side after losing to Backsquids earlier on in the tournament. So just a recap of the run here. So Ghost Gaming lost to Backsquids, then beat El Firmament in losers, beat Energetic 2-1, which is a really close match, beat Kraken Paradise of all people.
3-0.
3-0, absolutely destroyed them. And
close 3-0. Close 3-0.
Close 3-0, but close though.
2 1-point games. 2 1-point games.
Which does sound absolutely insane to me. And then from that point, they went into the grand finals where Ghost Gaming got the reset, and we're now in the bracket reset right now, where Ghost Gaming are 3-1 up against Backsquids.
Backsquids need 3 wins in a row to bring it back. Not only is this hard for the momentum shift, not only is it hard because you have to win 3 in a row and the stamina, but Ghost Gaming, after you win a single map, they get their advantage on map pick. And once they have that advantage on map pick, it can be even harder to bring it back, especially in the later games where the maps are whittled down and Ghost Gaming can more easily decide what they want to go on to take out Backsquids. Backsquids need to make sure they can win the next 3 games, though, or they are out of the tournament, 2nd place. And they don't want that victory to go to Ghost Gaming. They want to take home the prize.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what this presumed final match will be. Ghost Gaming did win the Splat Zones round in this bracket reset, but in the original, in the grand finals, they lost on Splat Zones multiple times. So I believe it was multiple times. Yeah, multiple times. So Backsquids here maybe looking to take it on the Splat Zones. They're trying to bring it back maybe to a 3-2 to... They've got a mountain to climb. They've got a hill to climb.
It's going to be hard because the last 2 Splat Zones games did go in the favour of Ghost Gaming. Maybe even the last 3 Splat Zones games between these. Yeah, they had the Skipper Pavilion and the infamous triple collateral game.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
On Surgeon Shipyard. There might have been another one before, but I can't quite remember. But yeah, Splat Zones has been going in the favour of Ghost Gaming, so Backsquids is going to be worried going into this. If they can take the Splat Zones, though, it's a lot more positive looking from there on out. Because Tower Control's been even throughout the entire series, I'd say, and Rainmaker has been a slight advantage to Backsquids. So they really need to take this home. If they can take this home, the series is going to start going in their favour. So this is the most important game in their tournament for them.
But Ghost looking to close this out. I would say really wanted to stem this attempt from Backsquids. Maybe not give them the opportunity to come back on tower control and then just take them out on Rainmaker. Those two, Rainmaker, obviously, like you mentioned, Backsquids looking the strongest on that mode. No Clan Blitz left to save Ghost Gaming. Give them an
Yeah.
easy win. But
It looks like Backsquids are going to choose Gobi Arena, a map we've not seen today, I don't believe.
A map I've wanted to see today, though. I love
I
Gobi
believe
Arena.
custom Jet Squelcher can be very strong on this map. You can spam burst bombs up once you have control.
Incredibly strong.
It'll be interesting to see what both teams do. I do think Explosher is the pick here, in my opinion, but I don't think either teams are running an Explosher player today, so I don't think we're going to be seeing that come out.
No, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I don't think we'll be seeing an Explosher pick. I think we're gonna see double custom Jet Squelchers.
Possibly, but we have seen people do very well on the Charger today, especially Brian with that triple collateral. But it'll be interesting to see what both teams pull out. Ghost Gaming only need one more win. Backsquids need this win to close out the series. We'll have to see what we're getting into.
If we keep talking about this triple collateral, Forte is gonna get mad in the chat.
No, that was Lemon last time.
Oh, was it? Was it? All right. Well, it was an incredible triple collateral, and maybe that'll come out again from Prime. We don't know, but you can't really get that with the custom Jet Squelcher, with custom Jet Squelcher being the pick on this map. So,
you know what I want? Quadruple collateral.
Is that even possible?
That's definitely possible.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Any amount possible that you have to rely on 4 people being grouped up together in a spot while you shoot a shot. It shouldn't happen if you're playing properly.
It shouldn't happen if you're playing properly.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Okay.
It's honest.
All right, but it was an unfortunate occurrence for Backsquids, especially on the Sturgeon map, where they were already looking strong out of the gate. And we won't be seeing that again on Gobi. I'm looking for a close game here. It's a small map. It's a tight map. It's good for weapons with splash damage. So I'm thinking Backsquids picked it because they knew that they were going to be playing Majin.
Look, if I'm Backsquids, I'm scared of Urza on this map. I think Tech can destroy here if you're smart with it. There are some, I think Baller can be very strong here, but if you're able to get control and start pushing up with Inkjet, it can be scary. And we've seen Urza pop off on Inkjet today. We've seen Urza pop off on Tech today. So I would not be, feeling the most comfortable on this map. But we might see Urza pull out the Slosher Deco. He's been playing very well with it on the other map modes. And the Slosher Deco is also very strong here. So it's like, you going Slosher Deco, we're going D-Tech, we don't know. But either way, I'm scared of Urza for this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be scared of Urza this entire set. The man's been popping off the entire time. He's been getting incredible spots. And he's been doing work with that Inkjet regardless of the location. So going into this map, I would worry about him. Backsquids need to keep their backs watched.
All right, we finally get to see this map mode come out. On the purple side, we will see Ghost Gaming, Urza on the Slosher Deco, and we will see the green team be Backsquids. Custom Jet Squelcher on both sides. Ditto comps. We have ditto comps from both teams. So we'll need to see which team can outplay each other running the same composition.
Is this the new meta? Is this what we're seeing? Is this the new meta with that Slosher Deco and standard Spat Shot Pro as well as the custom Jet Squelcher? I sure hope so. One going down on the side of each. Ghost Gaming currently holding the zone, however. Two down on both sides. It's been trades for trades. It's just it's hard.
It looks like now it's going slightly more in the favor of Ghost Gaming. It did look pretty even at the start, but they do manage to get the few final confirms they need, get the control, and they managed to push up. However, Backsquids have 4 specials, okay? And if I'm fighting 4 specials, I'm scared because specials have impact. But it is now only 1 for 1, so maybe Ghost Gaming will be outhold here.
Backsquids, it's 2 for 2 again. It's with trades and trades upon trades upon trades. Ghost Gaming are holding 4 now, but Backsquids are pushing in, maybe getting the neutralize here just about. Yeah, managing to get in that neutralize, so pushing it back in the zone in their location as they take control. All 4 members back, and it's looking strong now for Backsquids and rotating now into an aggressive position.
Yeah, Backsquids will be trying to get the aggressive position. Counter ticking down to 69, 68, 67. It's already gone under 70. They need to get it under 47, though, because that's what Ghost Gaming have it at. Backsquids only have 1 special, Ghost Gaming have 2, but both teams have the ink armor popped up. We do see Brian trying to find some picks with the Ray here, but nothing yet as Backsquids finally take the lead.
Yeah, Backsquids taking that lead quite handily as Ben is putting a lot of pressure onto that middle upper area. He can't do much to get up there, but the ball are just about keeping him alive there as the rain and the damage raining down upon him. just wasn't letting up. He's having to back out a little bit here. As we're seeing, nobody's really going down on either side of Backsquids or Ghost Gaming. As I say that, 2 down for Backsquids, 3 down for Backsquids. As Ghost Gaming retake
4
the
down
mid,
for Backsquids.
full wipe.
Yep, and that's Backsquids getting a huge advantage here. Oh, sorry, Ghost Gaming getting a huge advantage here. They now are able to push up as much as they want. This is going to be hard for Backsquids to push back in, and they need to push back in if they want to win the tournament. So we're going to have to see what approach they take now as Brian pops his Stingray. But Echo does pop up with a counter, so we'll have to see as Echo wins it out.
Winning that Stingray duel. The armor coming in for Backsquids as they make their push in. Rain too, look newly buffed Rain at that. As the zone is looking to flip straight back to Backsquids' side. Echo taking a lot of pressure here from behind him for a couple members who were on a flank, I believe. As he manages to take one out. Beautiful play there. As there's 3 down for Ghost Gaming now, as the rest are on the respawn.
Nice from Backsquids, even though they had that, I'd say, huge disadvantage as Ghost Gaming got to push all the way up. They managed to get it back. Maybe Ghost Gaming pushed up too far, and Backsquids got some easy picks to push back in because they did regain control of the zone. It's now ticking down to almost under 20. The timer is under 20 for the disadvantage, so we need to see when it can get into that state where Backsquids are really making progress on the timer for splat zones.
Yeah, Brian here, not really getting much with his Stingray at the time. Backsquids still holding the Rain, also not doing much except for adding a little bit of a sprinkling of ink to the zone. The timer ticking down. They do manage to flip it in the last couple seconds of the match, as Backsquids do get 3 taken down on their side, and the last one jumping out. So that would be a flip back into advantage for Ghost Gaming as they set themselves up for a hold.
Yeah, we'll need to see if Ghost Gaming can hold out Backsquids here. Not taking as aggressive positions as before. Maybe they felt like they didn't have the chance, or maybe they felt like it was a mistake last time to go as aggressive. We do see a Stingray pop from both sides and an armor coming out for both sides. So whoever will win the war will be seen, but it looks like it's going to stay pretty neutral for now. But Backsquids do lose a member as they start gaining some control of the zone back.
They do get the control of the zone, and Ghost Gaming gain another incredible number onto their counter, so they have to count that down. Even though they do manage to take out 3 members of Backsquids, they have another huge deficit to fight through, even though they were so close to taking the lead there.
I'd say you want to be really careful of your Ghost Gaming, right? Because if they didn't lose control to Backsquids right now, we could not even be talking about the game because the tournament could already be over, right? But unfortunately, Backsquids do get a quick recontest, which adds that time. But will they be able to do this time? They need to win this fight out. Ghost Gaming lose 1. Us coming in with the baller, 2 ballers on zones, and Backsquids get the recontest. That's all they need. If they don't win this fight, that's fine. They can go for another one, which they don't win this fight. But that plus 40 gives them enough time to win. If they recontest in overtime, they win the game. So they just want to make sure they can do that because at the end of the day, that's all they need.
That timer ticking down ever so scarily. I don't know if it's going to be able to reach overtime in that time. Stingray coming out from Backsquids, armor for Ghost Gaming. Both teams popping both their specials. The Rain comes out
Ghost
from both
Gaming
sides.
losing people though. It looks like Backsquids going to get control, and I think, yeah, Backsquids get control. They finally take splat zones back. That winning streak of splat zones is not going to Ghost Gaming. 2 more games going to Backsquids would mean the tournament for them, but Ghost Gaming only needs to pick up 1. We need to see who can finish it out in this close series there.
Yeah, Backsquids doing an incredible job here. Maybe a brilliant pick coming out from them to go to this map. Managing to take the very close Splat Zones game, a mode which they weren't too strong on before earlier on in this set. I would say Echo doing an incredible job with that Stingray to scare Soren off and force armor pops but really early so that they could get their ballers in, and it was a pretty good coordinated play from Backsquids, and Ghost couldn't really do much about it. I mean, they did get the timer down incredibly close. I won't deny that, but Backsquids did a really good job holding and getting the timer down that far that early on.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see who can close out the series now. It's so like Backsquids only need to win 2 games. Ghost only need to win 1. Either way, it's not that far off a victory for each team. This set has really been so close. It's gone we're really going the full distance. If we can see the game 7, I'm satisfied. You know, I don't care who wins that Rainmaker. I want Backsquids to win tower control. However, I do think this is more of a deciding map than the last one almost, because Backsquids have been more dominant on Rainmaker throughout the entire tournament, so Ghost Gaming want to take this tower control so hard. They do get the map pick, Backsquids do get the ban, so we'll need to see who can clutch out the tower control game, which could be the deciding factor in this entire tournament.
Yeah, tower control being one of the most hotly contested modes between these two teams, both taking wins against each other. But Ghost Gaming need to take this out now because
Yeah.
Backsquid's Rainmaker has been the strongest this entire tournament. Like I don't think
Yeah.
they've struggled much against Ghost Gaming in that aspect at all. Maybe down to the aggressive
In
style of
fact,
play that they
I
employ.
don't think Backsquids have lost Rainmaker to Ghost Gaming yet. Just
Really?
like, yeah,
Mm.
thinking back, maybe there has been one or two, but especially in the last few games, Backsquids have really clutched out Rainmaker. So if you're Ghost Gaming, you don't want Rainmaker to be the decider. It'd be almost the equivalent of Backsquids seeing Clan Blitz as the decider. Either way, you don't want that happening. So Ghost Gaming right now need this win. It's what they need. And if they don't win it, it's definitely not, they're not out. They've played well on Clan Blitz. They've had some clutch plays. We saw that KP first Ghost game that went 1 point to a knockout from both sides. We know they can do well on Rainmaker, so I would not count them out of this series just yet.
No, most definitely not. We say the Backsquids are better at the Rainmaker, but let's not forget the Ghost Gaming are also an incredibly strong team, one of the best in the West. But then again, you say the same thing about Backsquid. So both, I didn't expect. I'd be honest, I didn't expect Backsquids to go this far.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Again,
they would
honestly,
do a good job.
again, as I said earlier, when you see Kraken Paradise versus Ghost Gaming, right, and you're like, oh, we're already at Grands, and then you hear losers finals, you're like, all right, what's happening this tournament? And then you hear Backsquids, Backsquids are a very strong team. If any team were to if any team in this tournament, if I got told a team will 3-2 both Backsquids and Ghost Gaming, Paradise and Ghost Gaming, I'd say it's Backsquids. They're definitely up there as the top three. But to go this far and do this well, I wouldn't have seen it coming. And honestly, it's brilliant. It's looking great. We will be going into tower control on Manta Maria, which I don't know if you remember. This is the very
It's
first map
Starfish, I
mode.
believe.
Sorry, Starfish. I knew it was Starfish. I just can't speak. It was the very first map mode these guys played on in the entire tournament. Ghost Gaming did clutch it out, but Backsquids had a good performance on it. So we need to see who can take it in one of the most deciding matches of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I'm expecting more custom jet scratches. I love it. I love it. I love this new meta. I love how present the custom jet scratcher is. Everybody knows that I'm a custom jet scratcher fanboy, and I think it's because it's just so much fun to watch in a game. And Brian and Echo's play of those weapons have been incredible. The quick stingrays and the incredible team coordination with the armor specials to win those stingray fights have been really a wonder to watch.
I'm going to be honest, not even just to spite you, I want to see the Charger more. And the only reason is watching, I think it's just so satisfying watching those snipes.
You're gonna
Especially
say
because,
triple clap.
Charger's my, worst class in the entire game for me. I can't use Chargers at all because, my accuracy is definitely, it's iffy, especially on Charger. But seeing people like Brian just do those so well on this weapon, it's really exciting. But we do see the double custom jet scotcher in the end. Almost identical
Yeah.
comps, but a T-Tech from Urza and a Slosher Deco from Ben, who is going to win this game in the bracket reset. Ghost Gaming in yellow, Backsquids on the blue. Let's get into this.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming on their championship point. I believe the comfort picks coming out from Ben and Urza here. Urza feeling more comfortable playing that Tentatek, and also maybe thinking that Inkjet's going to come in more handy here on this map with a lot more levels and different places to kind of hide your jump point on. Already one down on either side. It's the backline down for Backsquids. So as I'm saying that, Ben going on a flank, managing to take out another. Backsquids on the push here. Ghost Gaming on the disadvantage at the moment. Kind of pushed down, pushed back. They do have the Stingray, however, just in case.
Yeah, they have the Stingray, and they do jump back to spawn to use it. I think they're going to be trying to shut this down, but Echo does have his to retaliate. Backsquids are getting a really nice advantage early on in the game, and I did the commentary curse thing again, where I say something and then it doesn't happen. Backsquids are now losing control. Ghost Gaming getting control of mid. Margin looking for a flank with the Kunda. If I were him, I'd jump out. I don't want to try and slay with that weapon too much, or you can find yourself in some deadly situations.
Yeah, maybe out of his depth there a little bit. Maybe barking up the wrong tree. The Stingray comes out from Backsquids to stop that tower in its tracks. Ben
Marge
kind
is
of
still alive.
Is he? Where is he?
Yeah, Marge is still alive and 2 down to Ghost for game. 3 are down for Ghost. I want to know what happened with Margin there right now. I hope he's recording or clipped, because I don't know if he got the splats or I don't know if he did it, but he lived, he got the arm up to his teammates, he got control. I think one of the main things is because he painted behind Ghost Gaming, right? That means they suddenly had control behind where Ghost were, and they can just easily roll into them, and Ghost Gaming can't retreat properly.
Yeah.
Backsquids now have an advantage here. They have the Stingray at the ready, while Ghost Gaming are only 50%. They have an armor going up. This is looking brilliant if you're, like, you know, on the side of Backsquids right now.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Ghost Gaming at the disadvantage here is approaching the second checkpoint. Imagine still riding tower. Kaito, imagine go down. We talk, we say, curse, okay. It comes, reset, Ghost Gaming.
Backsquids are in the advantage. 3 are down for them now. That's normal.
No,
Ben looks like he's able to get out here. No one chased him too hard. They don't want to risk it as the teammates are there. A nice mark from the side of, I think that was Kaito using the pro. He does manage to locate 2 people, so we'll see how his teammates can make use of that.
Yeah, it was a good locate. Told the team where the enemies were so they could position better. Unfortunate there for Ben getting taken
nice.
out
I'm sorry, getting down quickly by this dominant weapon right now, the Splash Shot Pro. And if you just, I'd say Ghost Gaming made a way better job pushing up after getting control. Look at all the yellow that's in the front of the map right now. It's going to be really hard to get rid of Ghost Gaming that's really kind of cemented themselves in the base of Backsquids right now.
And it's looking like Ghost Gaming
Backsquids are able to do it.
I was gonna say they were gonna take the lead, but they managed not to. As Ghost Gaming, as Backsquids stopped the checkpoint, and Ghost Gaming are stuck retreating. 2 down now, however, for both sides. As Brian gets back on tower to try and keep it moving. A little bit too much pressure on him. He's probably gonna have to jump out as his teammate also got out a bit too quick.
You know, I was saying how hard that would be to take out Ghost, and I still stand by that. I think it would be very hard, but I think when you're a team like Backsquids, you can make it look easy. You know, with how well they did that, they made it look like it was the easiest thing in the world. Why is he calling this thing hard? But I just think these players can, you know, really show that they can make the hardest things look very easy when they're playing at the top of this level. 1 does go down for Backsquids, and 2 does go down for Backsquids. They now are at a disadvantage with no specials at the ready, as Ghost Gaming start rolling on the tower.
Ghost Gaming looking to take a commanding lead, maybe, potentially, hopefully for them, to close out this bracket reset. They have the Stingray there, putting that pressure on the high ground. It's a 3v4, 4v4 now. Yeah, 3v4 still. Ghost Gaming stopped again right at the checkpoint.
Ghost Gaming
they get the lead.
And they're pushing through into the core of Backsquids. Backsquids needs to get... It's too early from Ben. He's alone. Only Kites can stop this. They need to stop this, or Ghost Gaming will win the tournament. If you want to win this tournament, you need to stop Ghost Gaming right now, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. Ghost Gaming knocking out the tower, winning this tournament in a stylish fashion, getting the bracket reset, winning both 4-2, even after losing earlier on. Amazing play from Ghost Gaming this tournament. You have to give it up to them.
Yeah, they really came around there at the end. They were warming up the entire time, maybe trying to find their rhythm in the ink.
Okay.
See what I did there? And they were trying to find their rhythm as they managed to get that final push going, and it was the final push for them. They struggled and they struggled, and they finally got it. Ghost Gaming managing to take this tournament in a stylish fashion with the bracket reset, like we mentioned earlier, being taken out by Backsquids earlier on in the tournament.
And of course, that means they will be able to take home individually, you know, a month of Spotify Premium each. They will be able to take home a Sennheiser GSP 600 headset and an Acer. Get ready for this. KG241 PBMID PX monitor for each member of the team. Congratulations to Ghost Gaming. You guys have done amazing. But Backsquids won't go home empty-handed. They will be able to win a JBL Flip 4 speaker each and a Nintendo Switch Pro controller per person for whatever need you use it for. You know, when the motion stops working, because Nintendo.
Listening to your sick tunes. Listening to those sick tunes while you play your Splatoon game on your brand new Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Backsquids really, maybe just not getting it, but doing a really good job. On taking that final match.
I'd say I want to give it up. Like, my MVP for this tournament, or my highlight, is Backsquids as a team, because they managed to come through and they managed to 3-2 KP and Ghost Gaming. Even if they did lose in the end, I would say Ghost Gaming were playing phenomenally. It's hard to shut down a force like that, but with how well they did at the start, I'm very impressed with them. But yeah, congratulations to Ghost Gaming. Congratulations to Backsquids for putting on such a show for us. I want to thank the tournament organizers, the Players Unity organization that put this on. Thank our sponsor, which is Silencer. Thank Renee/G-Runner for helping us commentate earlier. And thank my current commentary partner, Draganuto, on Twitter. for doing this
on
with me.
Twitter.
He's
Do
on
I have-
Twitter, I promise.
Do I have to thank Matt too? I think I
No,
have to
you don't. Get out of here.
Thank
I don't
you,
want your
Matthew.
thanks.
Ninja, the incredible player. Don't follow him on Twitter, but he's cool.
But yeah, thank you very much all for watching as well. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So thanks very much for putting on this event. We will now be heading off, but this tournament was wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed it, and hopefully we will see you all soon. Goodbye.
Bye.